Today, I'll be sharing 14 public speaking tips for beginners. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am super excited to have you here. Tip number 1 is know your outline. As I think about all the presentations that I've delivered, one of the things that's always saved me is knowing my outline. Once you know each main point of your outline, then it becomes so much easier for you to remember the examples and the stories that are linked to each main point. If you have any key dates that are relevant to each main point, make sure you put those dates on your slides. Tip number 2 is less is more. Instead of text-heavy slides, use short phrases or a word to highlight your main point. When you use less words, your slides stop distracting your audience. Having fewer words also means that you will be less tempted to kill your presentation by reading directly from your slides. That means your actual delivery will sound more human, like a real talk. Tip number 3 is throw away your notes. I usually throw away my notes just before my presentation, but I know that might not actually work for everyone. If the idea of throwing away your notes just before your presentation makes you uncomfortable, that's okay. There's an alternative. If you really feel more comfortable with the idea of having some hints during your presentation, then cue cards are the way to go. Remember to number your cue cards just in case they fall on the floor as you're walking to the front of the room. Tip number 4 is reading your notes equals being underprepared. Reading during your presentation is a no-go. Cue cards are reminders. Full-blown notes are a clear sign of being underprepared. Tip number 5 is define key terms. Instead of assuming that everybody in the room understands your topic as well as you do, take the time to define key terms. That way, your presentation will be easier to follow. And if you're delivering an academic presentation, make sure you reference your sources of information. I've noticed that students and presenters who tend to define key terms and reference those definitions tend to perform way better. Tip number 6 is practice using your room technology. Check if you're standing in front of the projector. Check if your sound system works. Check if the formatting of your slides is still the same on your main screen. Your PowerPoint slides are meant to enhance your presentation. Use them, but only if they truly enhance the point that you're making. Tip number 7 is sort out your wardrobe. On the day of your presentation, the last thing you need is wardrobe stress. Choosing your outfit is something that you can do early on. As you're choosing your outfit, think about whether there's a dress code, what your audience will be wearing, and try to dress a little bit smarter than your audience. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is choosing an outfit that boosts your confidence. Tip number 8 is give your handouts early on. Give your handouts before you begin. If you're planning to use handouts during your presentation, make sure you have your handouts ready in advance. Distributing your handouts in the middle of your presentation might actually end up interrupting your flow and eating up your precious presentation time. Tip number 9 is turn off your phone. Before you go to the front of your room, turn off your mobile phone. It really is that simple. The last thing you need is having notifications coming through during your presentation. Not only may that interrupt your flow, but it's also distracting and disrespectful for your audience. When you get to the front of the room, make eye contact with your audience, your lecturer, and whoever is assessing your presentation. But make sure you're not making eye contact for too long because you don't want to appear creepy or anything. Eye contact is great because it connects you to your audience, it makes you look confident, and it builds your credibility. Tip number 11 is smile. Smile at yourself and smile at your audience. If you look bored, then your audience will think you're bored. And if you're bored by your topic, then why should your audience be listening to you? When you're standing in front of the room, make sure you have a smile on your face and try to be grateful for that opportunity. Tip number 12 is have a watch or a clock handy to help you stick to time. Rehearsing your presentation in advance actually gives you the opportunity to be more conscious of timing. Good time management is an essential skill when it comes to public speaking. Nothing is worse than rambling and staying way over time. If you're delivering a presentation on stage, then going way over time can negatively impact your credibility as a speaker. If you're delivering an academic or oral presentation, in many cases, going way over time can negatively impact your assessment. The good news is the more you practice, the more aware you will be of your time. Tip number 13 is use a quote to close your presentation. One great way to close your presentation is to use relevant quotes for your presentation. You could say something along the lines of, "In closing, I'll leave you with this quote. Doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment." Tip number 14 is reflect on your presentation mistakes and your successes. After all is said and done, I find it very useful to reflect on my presentation mistakes and my presentation successes. One sure way to strengthen and improve your presentation delivery is every time after you present, take some time to think and reflect about what worked and what didn't work too well. If it went well, try to identify what made it go so well. If it went badly, then try to analyze where and how it went wrong. That way you can try new strategies and it might not happen again. If you like this video, you might actually like this video too. Be sure to subscribe, share with a friend, and hit that like button so I can continue making more videos like this just for you. I wish you all the best with your public speaking journey. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon.